Beautiful shot outside. 42 degrees this morning, so it feels pretty good. You're going to walk out and think, I should just wear some shorts and flippy floppies.
It looks that way out there, doesn't it?
I'm kidding, of course. We are heading to the RV show for Dan DeRue's Daily Destination. He's checking out the latest in outdoor recreation. These shows are always fun to see how the other half lives.
Some of these things are amazing. Dan is at the Colorado Convention Center with a preview. Hey, Dan.
Hey, good morning, Brooke. Good morning, Kirk. I do love these shows as well. I love coming to the show and checking out all these different units that I'll never be able to afford. I'm just kidding you. This could be a good time to get a good deal. They have units from all over Colorado. It's a Colorado show. Over 400, Bobby?
300.
300 units, 12 manufacturers all throughout Colorado. 16? Boy, he's my fact-checking guy. Thank you, Robert Sanchez. I appreciate that. But I want to show you something that's very, very unusual. First, earlier we showed you a $1 million unit right there, which is unbelievably beautiful. But look at this thing right here. How you doing, guys or gals? Good morning. Nice to see you. Don't mind us, just doing a live shot. All right, so look at this. They're doing, cue the Clampett music right now. I'm just kidding. I love this unit. Yes, it is mobile. It's an RV, and it's from Tumbleweed Tiny House Company. Steve Marino, good morning. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
I love it. When I walked in here, I went right to this because I have a little property, and I would say, this is perfect. Tell me about this thing. It's a trend. It's actually, well, you tell me what its uses.
So this is basically part of the tiny house trend. And we see people who are buying these, they're using them exactly like you said. It's an extra unit on the property. We also have people who are choosing to use this as a guest unit on their house. So it's like a granny unit. They'll have their parents or their kids come back and stay with them.
Now, when we walk inside, it does not look like an RV to me because and that's by design.
That is by design. So it's supposed to look like a house. It's like a little house on wheels.
And now, obviously, the person wouldn't buy this to travel around the country, and you'd probably get a different application. This is more for someone who maybe has some property, like you just said.
So yeah, so most people will move it maybe once, twice a year if they're going to move it at all. We do have a couple people who do travel around, but I'll tell you that they spend a lot on gas.
Tell me about and speaking of gas prices are so low now, under $2. Do you find more and more people buying stuff?
That doesn't really affect this
Not
for us.
your company.
Yes.
All right, tell me some of the features of this place. You can't see right here, but there's a washer, dryer, stovetop.
We've got a downstairs bedroom or an office. We have an upstairs loft. Our staircase has got built-in storage inside of it. And this place is just like a regular house when it comes to heating and cooling. It is insulated like a home, double pane windows, heater, air conditioner. It's going to stay warm in the really cold winter months out here in Colorado.
For a lot of folks who don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of money on a home, you can just buy one of these, park on your property. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you something. Come on out here. The show started yesterday, goes through Sunday here at the Colorado Convention Center. I'm going to show you my favorite unit. Come on, Robert Sanchez. Right here. Kirk, you're going to appreciate this. This is what I can afford. It's tiny. You're saying, oh, Dan, it's tiny. But you know what, though? This is the mother-in-law suite. This is what it's marketed for guys like me. And you put your mom in there. You say, hey, Mom, have a good vacation. We'll see you in a couple weeks. And it locks on the outside. Boom.
You just seal her up. They're really nice of you, Dan.
I actually really like that little doodad.
Those are called teardrop trailers, and they're very hot, and they're not as cheap as you'd think. They're kind of expensive. So
Worth every penny. Worth every penny.
Peace and quiet. Thank you, Dan.
You can tell his mother-in-law doesn't live in Colorado. He'd never get away with this otherwise.
I truly love